Hey everyone, this is Kelsey here, living with XXY. We're gearing up to do this Rise to the Challenge event, virtual event, first week in November. And ultimately people ask me why I run, and it's not an easy answer. It's a complex answer. There's a lot involved in it. But initially, when I started running about 4 years ago, it was a way for me to basically prove what I can do in living with XXY. It's a way for me to, lots of the internet searches that you can go on, they invariably list the limitations that we should have by having this diagnosis. And I wanted to have a way that I could prove what I can do. And so, the first time I ran, it's kind of funny because I tried to run up the road here, just a half a mile, and I made it. It wasn't pretty, but I had to lay down for, no joke, 30 minutes afterwards because I could not breathe. And that was 4 years ago. So the challenge that I'm going to rise to meet on November 7th is a full marathon, which is 26.2 miles. So to go from 4 years ago not being able to barely run a half a mile to the opportunity to run 26.2 is a huge transition, and a lot of effort, a lot of work to get to that point, to show myself not only am I capable of doing this, but to believe that I can do it. Because it used to be, I think, was it 2017? I did my first half marathon up in Vancouver, Washington, and the months of training leading up to it were, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. And now I'm looking at doing a full marathon, which is, twice the distance. And the transition in my head now is, I don't know if I can finish close to 4 hours. 4 hours running, that sounds awful. But, it's no longer in my head of, I don't know if I can do this, but I don't know if I can do this in this shorter amount of time, which is going to be a huge challenge. The question of can I accomplish it is no longer an uncertainty to me. So that to me is what running means, that I can do these things regardless of what all of the research papers say we can't do, or the limitations that are listed on Google searches, or whatever it is. I decide what my limitations are in that regard, and I'm going to set the goals to run the marathon, do the training plan, and figure out the steps necessary to get me to that goal. And so this event, for me to share with everybody else, is a way for me to share that process with you, to encourage you to find those goals that are something that you can achieve, that you can go out and say, I did this. And 4 years ago or 5 years ago or yesterday, I couldn't do that, but now look what I can do. So it's a pretty incredible experience and an incredible accomplishment to be able to see that you can do those things. And I encourage everybody to step up and rise to the challenge of doing this event with us this year, and hopefully many more to come in the future. Try not to get hit by a car here, but